Hi guys, it's that time of the year again. The time of the year when we create the year-end list. The best movies, the best TV series, you know the drill. In this video, we will talk about my favorite Hindi films of the year. It's been a disastrous year for Bollywood, both in terms of business as well as in terms of quality. While regional cinema is surging ahead, especially Malayalam, Bollywood has been left picking up the pieces. While the year was full of duds, there were a few exceptions. So here's a list of the 5 Hindi movies that I liked this year. At number 5 is Shershaah, the biopic based on the short but large life of Captain Vikram Batra. It was the surprise hit of the year. Shershaah starts off slow, giving us a backstory of the captain, his family, friends, and love interest, but then picks up pace and really comes to his own in the second half, when we enter the war zone. It is during this time that Siddharth Malhotra also comes into his own and gives his career best performance. Shershaah is not a great film, but it has its moments, which kept me invested in the film. That's why it makes the list. At number 4 is Mimi, the remake of the National Award-winning Marathi film Mala Ai Hoyche. Mimi worked for me because it hits the right notes both emotionally as well as comedically. A story of a small-town Rajasthani girl with dreams of becoming a Bollywood heroine who then decides to become a surrogate mother for an American couple. She hopes to make a quick buck, but well, things don't go as planned. Like Shershaah, this movie too has some problems. Like it's too simplistic and it deals with a very serious topic of surrogacy in a kind of light mode. But having said that, that is the tone of the film, a light-hearted comedy. Also, it has some terrific performances. Kirti Sanan marks her arrival into the main leagues. She is superb. Also loved watching Pankaj Tripathi having an insane amount of fun. At number 3 is 83. Kabir Khan's much-awaited film based on India's 1983 Cricket World Cup triumph. An emotionally charged sports drama which will surely make you cheer, clap and cry. I reviewed this very recently in my channel, you can check out that in the link above. And the reason for this movie making to my list is because of the sheer community viewing experience that it provides. An experience which the world was craving for the past 2 years. And number 2 is Sardarudhamsingh, the third biopic in the list. A story of an Indian revolutionary who assassinated Michael O'Dwyer in London to avenge the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Sujit Sarkar's Udham Singh steers clear of the chest-beating jingoist style of movie making. Frankly, that was very refreshing to see. Vickykaushal provides a perfectly sophisticated performance which complements the intricate writing. When he gets arrested by the cops after the assassination, there is content in his eyes of having done something that he's been wanting to do for the past 20 years. It shows. He doesn't shout or scream, it just shows. One of my favorite touches of the film is the alias that Sardar Udham Singh gives during his trial. Ram Muhammad Singh Azad. That's the name he gives. And that's all you need to know about what the movie is trying to say. Finally, my number 1 Hindi film of the year is Sandeep or Pinky Faraar. Right in the middle of the shit show that Hindi movies were doling out week after week, came an unexpected gem from Diwakar Banerjee. A story about the most unlikeliest duo to be stuck together in a sticky situation, running for their lives. A chase thriller, but not a typical one. Actually far from it. Subtext, insinuation and nuance. A film with superlative performances, a film that is trying to rise above its genre. Sandeep or Pinky Faraar was clearly by a long way, the best Hindi film of the year for me. Why? Many reasons. Here are 2. 1. Writing. They say writing is an art of saying something without actually saying that thing. And Varun Goer is a master at that. While never losing the grip or pace of the narrative, Varun's writing is able to infuse gender discrimination, patriarchy, elitism and the class divide in scenes without stating the obvious. 2. The direction. Sandeep or Pinky Faraar perhaps has the best opening scene that I have seen in a long time. Diwakar in this one-take scene establishes many things. The location. We instantly know that it is Delhi. No character says it, no card comes in, but we know. The tone. We instantly know that this is not going to be a run-of-the-mill typical thriller. By the sheer amount of time that is given to a shot like this, the topic of discussion that the boys are having, the casual sexism, all of these things matter. Subtle foreshadowing. Almost everything that the boys talk about here is referenced later in the film. Right from judging a girl by her looks, to taking advantage of a situation, to even the pink shirt. All this in just one scene. Masterclass. The fact that it came out during the peak of the second wave is a tragedy. It deserved a lot more love. Check out this link for my detailed review of this film. So that's it. Those were my top 5 Hindi films of the year. What do you think? Do let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What is your favorite Hindi film of the year? I love conversations around movies, so let's do it. The next video will be the top 5 regional films of the year. That was a tough one. And the video subsequent to that would be the top 5 English films of the year. So stay tuned. Bye bye.